Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face, and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock, aka Froggy. Yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs. And that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, big thanks to everyone who reached out via the channel's telephone number to show interest in subscribing to our new platform, one that builds to speak truth to power and impact every single person living in America and around the world. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, blue or red. This message is for all people who believe in freedom, truth and justice. Yes. As we have said before, the name of the new challenge speaks for itself. United we win, divided we lose. And you're looking at, most people say that they cannot find it and all kind of things. So now, getting the feedback from, from most of you people, in which, we can't even count the amount of people that reach out to us and leave message. We cannot find it. You have to understand that my voice, this voice is not a voice that has been loved by the powers that be. Because when you speak truth, they try to censor in every way. But guess what? We're not going to stop, So, united we win, divided we lose. That's not just a slogan. It's a fact. It's a call to rise above fear and stop playing it safe, while the system quietly chews up and spit us out. Even you. Cowards might think they are staying out of trouble by staying silent, but in the end, they will get fucked. We just say it runs there spiritually, mentally, financially, and politically. So here's the truth. It is better to live a life and die as a free, honest, decent, honorable, and truthful human being than to exist as an obedient, broken slave, begging for crumbs from a table that was never built for you. For over 400 years, our ancestors, we are taught black people, cried out to a God. They were taught to fear, kneeling and praying to a man in the sky, while their bodies were chained and their minds conditioned. That didn't free them. What did? Knowledge, courage, unity. Men like Taki, who the same maroons in Jamaica kill, chop off his head and put on a pike. Taki is the one why the United States of America exists today as a republic, but they won't teach the white people in America. A black man who took on the British Empire and won. And it's time we walk that same path. Any bolder? This new channel is not for the weak-hearted, the lukewarm, or for the comfortably numbed. It's for those who know who they are, God's children, defined by nature, fearless by choice. If that's you, welcome on. To the rest, stay away. We don't need friends who are secretly enemies. We don't need deadweight doubters or deceivers. When we say enemies, we're talking about everything that stands against the truth. Lies, manipulation, division, cowardice, and blind obedience. No more lies, no more games, no more silence. This channel is the battleground for truth, and we are not backing down. How many times can they kill us? Once. Millions of our ancestors has died for this, for the little freedom that we're enjoying. God created every man equal, but some think that they're superior. And those who think that they're superior, just look, not one of them have ever been the fastest man in the world. Their genes are recessive. Our genes are dominant. So please, subscribe to the channel. We know that we are being sabotaged and tampered by the powers that be. But as time goes by, the truth will reveal. In the description box, for this video, the only link that you're going to find inside here is the link to United We Win, Divided We Lose. That's the only link that you're going to find inside of it. So it's going to be below the channel itself, the Jamaica Young Police channel. Right below it, you're going to see the link to it. That's all you have to do. Just go there and click subscribe. And we appreciate your support, your continuous support, because the truth matters. We cannot allow liars to dominate our life, and we cannot allow fear. Fear is imaginary. Whether or not you want to believe it, whether you're black, white, yellow, green, gold, all of us are in this fight together for our life, for our children, for the future, for generations to come. If you want to live in a world where you're free, we know that all of this problem started. Most people do not understand history. The first, we know that from ever since the creation, from we have met these people, from the day that they have met, our ancestors have met them. They have been lying, cheating. They are the original terrorists, the original criminals of the world, whether or not you want to believe it. We know that it hurt them to hear that, but it's the truth. Let's look at their history. Their history is all about murder, killing, even they can't even live good amongst themselves. Europe was always a war zone with all of them. They always want to dominate each other, not to live as a family, unlike our continent of Africa, where we used to live as brothers and sisters. But you know that these people are the epitome of evil. So you cannot expect good to come from evil. It's not all of them are evil. You have good people, but the ones that good, we don't have to ask. We can bet with life that if you check the DNA, they have African genes in them. The ones without African genes, they have no conscience. These are people who have sex with their mother, sister, daughters, and everything, even their dogs. So just remember that the link to United We Win, Divided We Lose, this channel link will be right inside of the description box. So just please, that's all I have to do, just subscribe if you want. It has to do different from the Jamaica Young Police channel itself. This is another part of the channel, but we're in a different sphere, because we're fighting misinformation, disinformation. We're fighting for the soul of our people. When we say our people, we are talking like-minded people. And I will say to you before, all of these lies started when they start to persecute lies. All reach here, whether or not you want to believe it, and it started by a man named Shabarangs. Shabarangs was the first person to be cancelled, where they attacked the truth and demonized the man for the truth. They won't tell you that. Shabarangs in 1993. When you're talking about dictatorship and lies and wickedness, it started then. When Shabarangs went on MTV and they asked him about marriage, and Shabarangs said marriage was between a man and a woman, and he was cancelled, and there was no one there. Comes out and defends Shabarangs, and guess what? It's out of all of these things all of these lies that they have imposed on people, condition you to condition the people worldwide to ignore their conscience. That's how we get a Donald Trump. They are the ones that start the lies. Then during the Obama presidency, we had the Supreme Court, the same court that gave us Donald Trump. They are the ones that came out and tell us that people of the same sex have the same right to marriage as a man and a woman. And then they start to persecute people. And that's how we are here. So you cannot just blame everything what's going on against Donald Trump. They are the ones that started it. You have to remember the root cause of all of these things, the battle of the mind. And for us as black people, some of us has been conquered. Some of us haven't been. Some of us still stand steadfast when it comes down to the truth. Because we know the truth shall set us free. Because we know that lies are lies, and we know the truth are the truth. We know that no man can become a woman, and a woman cannot become a man. But all of these things are a figment of people's imagination. And your reality supposed to be not your reality, but their reality, what they tells you. And that's where we're at this junction. The problem, whether or not you want to believe it, they're not going to tell you. With Russia and America, and how this Ukraine thing started, it started by Barack Obama and the same billionaire people them. Whenever people vote in America, they don't vote for themselves, they vote for the billionaires. And these are the people that impose what they want you to think. So it's an oligarchy, whether or not you want to believe. It's never a system for the people. Never. Because the people, they vote, but they don't get anything. Barack Obama was there for 2 terms as the president, and he have never, even at one point, he had the Congress. And they never tried to increase the minimum wage. So you have to understand everything that all of these people, they are deceptive and they are not for the people, but a reckoning is coming. And they are all going to feel it. One way or the other. They're praying for a civil war. It's not going to happen. Because some people who were brainwashed are going to wake up and realize that the people who they think are their enemy are their friends, because all of them are in the same boat, irrespective of their color. That's why we say united we win, divided we lose. That's what they have done. They have divided the people. You understand? If you are against immoral behavior, they'll label you, say you're homophobic and all kind of things. Not truth. And that is what is killing the world right now. Lies. Lies, lies. And people want to play God. It doesn't matter what they try. Nothing cannot change the truth. And as black people, that's why the church, even the black church, is dwindling because of the lies. I don't go to church anymore. I don't even go to church, period. When I die, just go and bury me or anything. Because the church are full of liars. On God's earth, you're going to tell about God. You cannot rewrite the Bible and rewrite the truth. So that's what they are doing too. So it's on both sides. So it's right in the middle. That's where everything have to change. So moving on. I want to thank those at the Jamaica Young Police Channel who have been stand by us for all these years. You know that we have been through some really rough times, and there are some things that is still we haven't addressed them the way that we're supposed to, but don't worry. Those of you who have faith and have trust in us, just continue, because you will see it worked out. When good people choose to remain silent in the face of injustice, corruption, and deceit, evil doesn't just survive, it thrives. It takes root, spread, and eventually dominate every aspect of society. Silence is not neutrality, it is consent. And that is why the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization 8 years truly. And you know that the powers that be, and when we say the powers that be, we are talking the people them at YouTube. But I know you want to believe, we're going to show you a video after this one to show you that not only that they have been sabotaging and tampering with the channel, you're going to see numbers that you won't see at any other channel. We know that we had expect this and it's over here, and some people are saying, oh, we're taking it and what we are doing about it. As we said, we'll just keep getting evidence, and documents always prove liars to be liars. You know that we are dealing with the original terrorists. Whether or not you want to believe it, you know that the truth hurts only the guilty, and we will not stop from speaking the truth. Only one life we have, and we must die one day. We're not going to choose, you understand what I'm saying, but whether or not you want to believe it, that's how life is. So, and history has shown us time and time again that when the voices of the righteous are muted, the wicked feel emboldened. We will not join our seat beside the wicked. No. The only weapon powerful enough to defeat lies is the truth. That is why those who depend on deception, the original terrorists of our democracy, go to such great lengths to suppress it. They are out in force, hiding behind titles and institutions, manipulating public trust and using the levers of governments, not to serve the people, but to silence dissent. We see in America when they round up people like the Gestapo, 2025, and guess what? You won't see the media, won't show you all of these demonstrations that going across America, because guess what? They are complicit. It's have to do with rich people who want to control the populace. But as we say, there's a reckoning that's coming. They aren't just political operatives. They are ideological extremists who wield their influence like a hammer, crushing opposition, criminalizing truth tellers, and rewriting reality to fit their corrupt narrative. They will tell us, don't believe what your lying eyes are telling you. Don't believe what your ears are telling you. These people are evil at best. They want the people to believe that anyone who challenges their lies is dangerous, disloyal, or deranged. They fear the truth because they know it exposes them, not just as liars, but as architects of the division, chaos, and ruin. They speak of patriotism, but act like tyrants. They pretend to uphold the Constitution while actively working to dismantle it from within. Some of them even foolishly believe that they want a civil war. They fantasize about conflict, thinking it will solidify their power or cleanse the nation of those who oppose them. But what they fail to see, what they cannot predict, is that if chaos ever truly erupt, it will not be the war they imagine. It will be a reckoning. And in that reckoning, it will not be their imagined enemies who suffer most. It will be those who once enabled the system of evil, who were once comfortable in the shadow of tyranny. Until that time, evil turn on them. They won't be protected. There will be no place for them to hide. There will be no police barricades, no loyal security forces to shield them. Because in the end, when you dismantle truth, justice, and order for your own gain, you eventually stand alone, abandoned, exposed, and vulnerable. And just like every tyrant, fascists and oppressors before them, they will fall. Americans are not Russians. They are not a people conditioned by fear to cower in silence. They are a people forged in rebellion, defined by their courage and driven by a relentless pursuit of justice. They do not bow to dictators. They rise against them. So let's come for the truth. Let them try to bury it. But the truth, like the American spirit, cannot be destroyed. It will rise, and when it does, those who stood for nothing will be swept away by the very forces they thought they control. So have yourself a beautiful day. And thanks to those who have reminded us that they could not find the channel. And so we have put up the screenshot of the channel for you to see what it looks like, for you to subscribe. As we said before, and we have said it again, that the Jamaica Young Police channel, whether or not you want to believe it, have been under attack from the powers that be. Guess why? Because we are speaking the truth. This is not the first channel that we have. Yes, we can tell you. We had a channel before, and they deleted it. No, even although we had written to find out, they just deleted. Period. Deleted. Before we had this one, we had a channel before that, and they just deleted. But they're supposed to still have it in the archives, and hopefully as time goes by, we'll be able to retrieve it if they haven't deleted permanently from their system. You have to understand that the truth hurts only the guilty. Liars never like the truth, so they'll do anything to stifle it. As for yours truly, that's why throughout my life, I was never a popular guy in certain way. The only time I enjoy any form of popularity is when I was a cop, fight in the streets of Kingston, Jamaica, or even other parts, but especially in Kingston metropolitan area. Whenever there's some shooting or some robbery or something going on and cops are there, once they say Chris Porter, all smiles, because they know it's going to end. Because yours truly is unafraid. I have one life, and I'm never afraid of dying. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel out. Remember to subscribe to the channel before the day ends, to show the evil ones them that the truth matters. Don't be a coward, because to be a coward is just to be an obedient slave. Jamaica Young Police channel out.